Hello, and thank you for joining another episode of I'm Not an Expert, but I'm your host, Demetrius, and I do apologize that I have not updated in a while. But lots of things has been happening to me to prevent me for actually uploading because I have recorded previously, but you know how pop culture and basically news events period is. If you don't put it up right away, it's old news. But I'm just going to jump right into. I don't have my notes or anything, so this is all off the top of my head. But I want to jump into the news that's being reported that Michael Jackson may have a son by Miki Howard. And if you don't know who Miki Howard is, she's an R&B singer from Chicago. She had a big hit with Love Under New Management. That was the jam. Back in she had a career. Her career lasted from the 80s probably to the mid 90s, possibly early 90s. She never achieved great fame, but in the R&B world, Miki Howard, she was definitely somebody. And she was managed by Joe Jackson, which of course is Michael Jackson's father. And so now some company has released that Miki Howard's son is 99.9%. They're 99.9% positive that Miki Howard's son is Michael Jackson's biological son. And I call bullshit. It's crazy. They supposedly got Michael Jackson's DNA from off a dental piece. But that just doesn't sound right. Wait a minute. So, who bought the dental piece? Who gave you the dental piece? I mean, for all I know, Miki Howard's son, who goes by the name B. Howard. Why is he a Howard? Why is he in a Jackson? But he could have put it in his mouth, gave it to you to compare his DNA to his DNA. And why is he just coming out with he's Michael Jackson's son now that the man is dead? It's a lot of things that don't add up. He has a better possibility of being Joe Jackson's son than Michael Jackson's son. Hell, he might be Janet Jackson's son. But I don't believe that he's Michael Jackson's son. I believe he's a wannabe singer and dancer. He models himself after Michael Jackson. I just think it's a shame that this young man chose to claim a daddy because of he wants to advance to his career. I really think that your mom is Miki Howard, who is known for a powerful voice, and his grandmother is the great Josephine Howard from the legendary gospel group The Caravans. I mean, and that's a group that Shirley Caesar came out of, James Cleveland, and Albertina Walker, Inez, and I mean, gospel greats. His grandmother is considered a gospel great. His mother is considered a talented R&B singer. Seriously, that's all you need. You don't need Michael Jackson too as a daddy. I mean, if you want to go off your name, then Miki Howard and Josephine Howard, that's great, especially in the R&B world or gospel world. People know those names of Miki Howard and Josephine Howard. So it's just silly to me. I really hate that I even entertained this. It's like I see these media reports and these other bloggers, but I'm like, bullshit, come on. This guy would have been came forward, if he even thought he was Michael Jackson's son. So I guess I think he's probably a nutcase more than likely. And then you see the pictures. Danielle from thecubiclechick.com, she pointed out that the pictures that they're comparing this kid with, for Michael Jackson is like after he had probably about 8 surgeries. Like if it was Michael Jackson, if they were comparing the off the wall Michael Jackson to this kid, then we'll say okay. But if you compare the off the wall Michael Jackson to this kid, he looks nothing like him. The surgically Michael Jackson, I still don't see it, but okay. I just call bullshit on that. I hate that I even have to address this. And moving on, because tonight is my TV night. It's the one night where I do watch some of my shows, such as Scandal and Grey's Anatomy. And if you watch Scandal or Grey's Anatomy, you know it's some good shit that's going on. I'm scared of Papa Pope. I am scared of him. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Like, we all thought that Olivia Pope was a bad bitch when it came to her job. No, Daddy Pope don't take no shit. The president has fired him from his job and put Jake ass in charge of B-16, whatever the hell the B group is. The special ops group or whatever. Jake is in charge of that, and Daddy Pope is out to get the president. And that conversation he had with his daughter Olivia, it blew my mind. It just blew me at Joe. I just can't wait to see it in 15 minutes. So I have to end this soon. And also Grey's Anatomy. That's just, I love that show. I mean, nothing will replace ER for me because that was my show. But Grey's Anatomy, it's a great show. That damn Shonda Rhimes, she had me in it. Another new show that I just got into. I watched it until I'm caught up. My sister actually got me hooked on it. Is goddamn, what's it? Has and Has Not. It comes on the OWN network. Tyler Perry. Oh God, that's straight up soap opera. And I used to really love Passions. So and the Maid from Passions is on the Has and Has Not. So it really did it for me. But if you watch Has and Has Not, you know Veronica, that's my girl. That's my girl. She don't take no shit. She is a straight up ball buster. And I don't know the actress. I don't know many of the actors or actresses that play on this show, but I like them. And I'm trying to think of the actress that plays Candace. God, it's on the, but she does a great job, and she was in Dreamgirls. Not Dreamgirls, she was in Sparkle. Thicke Sumter, she does a great job as well. She's a total bitch on the show, but I like her. But Veronica, that's my girl. I believe she's gonna bring Candace down, and so you better watch out because Veronica is after you. And I was wondering what Veronica was gonna do with that car, because remember, if you go back to some episodes, Veronica, she found the car but didn't let anybody else know. I'm like, what is she doing? She canceled how they could find the car and things. So I'm like, what is she gonna do? She is gonna blackmail her son. I was like, right on, Veronica. I swear I always root for the most evil characters. But Veronica, she's just really good. She has some good in her, I think, somewhere. Not exactly sure where. But I'm really loving that. And that's been my... That's just been my show. I love that show. The Haves and Haves Not. Woo-wee! They got drama. And I enjoy drama. I checked out the new Basketball Wives, and it was okay. I don't think I'll ever go back to Basketball Wives. It's just ratchet, and now even the wives of the players' wives are just F-list. They're like their husbands aren't even celebrity anymore. Like it's one girl, and she kind of fine though. But they said that she had a messed up wig. I didn't really pay attention, but she built anyway. But anyway, like her boyfriend or fiance plays overseas. Like who the hell knows anybody? Like what? It's like you might as well get some college girlfriends on there. Basketball. That's basketball. High school shit. That's basketball. 8th grade. That's basketball. Get their girlfriends on there. I mean, it's really going downhill. Like you don't even know the players that they're involved with now. Except Doug Christie wife Jackie. That broad is nuts, and she's too old to be on that show. She old as hell. Like her daughter is old enough to date players now. It's like, why the hell are you on there? Like you would never see Juanita Jordan on Basketball Wives. Have a little class about yourself. Like Jackie needs to go sit down, retire. I don't know what Basketball Wives when they get old really do, because usually basketball players trade in their wives. But whatever the hell Juanita Jordan is doing, I would suggest that Jackie Christie do. Like go give money to people. I have your picture taken. I don't take up real estate. I don't know, but that's just another. Oh God, that's a horrible show. But the one new girl, the one they said with the messed up weave, she kind of fine. Can't hate. Y'all can't hate on her. I don't know her name. That's like when they had the Football Wives and nobody knew the players of the football. Nobody knew the players. Like some of them wasn't even in the NFL. It's like if your husband or fiance or boyfriend is not in the NBA, he really is a non-factor, because it's nobody that I really know that's not in the NBA that's considered a professional basketball player. And I don't know how much money they make either. Like, why do I want to watch a whole bunch of broke broads fight? I mean, that's why we got Bad Girls Club for that. We don't need Basketball Wives. And I don't watch the housewife shows either. That shit I just can't get into. It's like that's whack. I prefer scripted. I have not watched American Idol in a very long time. I have no idea who's in the top. I don't know if it's any R&B people. Speaking of R&B, before I leave, I want to do the last shot. Robin Thicke and his fine-ass wife, Paula Patton, they are getting a divorce. That's kind of sad, because I really did. I always root for people that's married. I always root for marriages, especially they was childhood sweethearts. That was so cute and sweet, but I knew that shit was gonna happen. Soon as Robin Thicke, it's the blurred lines. When blurred lines went crossover from R&B to pop, and not only black people start knowing them, but white folks know. When old white people know your music, I know that's just too much fame. That's too much fame. It was the fame that did it. He started feeling himself. He like, shit, I'm good. I'm famous now. I'm super famous. I'm more famous than her. I'm just not known for being Alan Thicke's son. Like, I knew that shit was gonna happen. And so he got beside himself, but she was like, hey, I'm not having this shit. Deuces. And now he's begging to get her back. After he done did his dirt, now he wants her back. Y'all think she gonna take him back though? I don't know, because I mean she's a really good looking woman. She can still pull somebody, Maybe somebody that would actually treat her right and nice. I don't know their marriage though, but good luck to Robin Thicke. And Paula, she's a little bit too old for me, but you know, I would take her out to McDonald's. That's all I could afford. Well, that's it from I'm Not an Expert, but God damn it, y'all know I got some opinions. Thank you for joining me. I will definitely update next week or probably even sooner. Have a great day.